What's up guys, Go here and welcome back to another video on the channel where the start of FC26 is here. That is right, we are receiving our first official trailer, so we are going to check it all out and then we are going to hop over to check out the full dive of everything expected to come in FC26. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave the video a like rating, let me know down below what you are most excited for. Without further ado, let's get into it. So then, we have the opportunity to watch the full preview trailer of FC26. Now, in terms of what we are seeing from this, I've already watched it once. The main thing is about gameplay. EA have played on this really well because they know that that's what we all want. So, we're getting a full, actual explanation of what we're seeing here.
Well, hopefully we actually see the game today, Derek.
And I think it's about to get more realistic. So, I'm not going to talk through the whole of this, because obviously we're still going to want to see the gameplay. But this is what we're going to talk about in a minute. Choosing your different types of gameplay. Agility, much better. We love to see that. Now, in competitive games, it's quicker from what I'm aware of, along with dynamic dribbling, so that will help out a lot more. This is a major upgrade that we all need. This is going to be massively important because now all of a sudden, like, the keeper will actually save things, which is quite good, and much quicker passing. That's going to make a lot of difference in the competitive gameplay. So again, going to be very good to see that. In terms of finishing, not really seeing too much difference, but that's fine. Again, lots of different things here and there. Low driven power shot. They're going to be super overpowered, let's be real. Manager career mode's getting an update. Personally, I'm not too bothered, but nice to see. More physicality on and off the ball. New icons coming in. Going to be interesting to see. Now, there was a little feature there where Liverpool's kit is blurred out. That is purely because it doesn't come out till the 1st of August. That is why. But, yeah, this is actually looking to be much better, I would say.
Give people what they want. Give them Zlatan.
And this is the main thing I'm excited about as well. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is coming back to FC26, which I am hoping, and I'm really hoping we can get him. But at least by the looks of things, EA are actually listening to us, and that is probably the most important thing that we care about right now. So it is now available to pre-order, and we're not going to check out that, but what you get for pre-ordering is you get up to 7 days early access, which I like, 6,000 FC points over 2 months. Now, I presume that's going to be a split over either per week, but I highly doubt that. It's probably just going to be a case of 3,000 per month, which is absolutely fine. The Season Pass Premium Pass, so we know that the Premium Passes are coming back to FC26, which we are already loving in FC25, so it kind of makes sense. But in terms of the actual features that we need to look into, this is where it really lies. So, overall gameplay powered by community feedback, play your way in FC26 with more responsive dribbling, smarter AI positioning, and sharper, more explosive movement. Based on community feedback, goalkeepers now react more naturally with improved positioning, animations, and more lifelike. New play styles and player roles give you more ways to shape your team. Again, just kind of the stuff that we wanted should be coming into the gameplay. Obviously, again, we're not going to know this until we actually start playing the game in the back end of September. We've still got like 3 months till that happens, ish. Maybe a little bit less, actually, maybe about 2 months, but still, interesting to see what happens there. Play your way with 2 distinct game presets. Now, this is what I'm probably quite interested to see. I'm actually going to make this a little bit easier so we can actually read this. This is a little bit more helpful, isn't it? So in terms of the 2 distinct gameplays, FC26 introduces 2 gameplay presets, each built for a different way to play. Competitive is turned for head-to-head action in Ultimate Team and clubs, with faster passing, smart goalkeeper rebounds, and more direct control, while Authentic brings a true-to-football feel to modes like career modes. I guess EA can't let you choose in Ultimate Team which one you want to do, because otherwise you're going to have 2 different types of gameplay being played in Champs. It's physically impossible, but don't get me wrong, I still like the idea that you can switch it up, especially if you're playing in career mode. You want it to be very realistic to the career of a FIFA or a footballer. it kind of makes sense to do that. But competitive-wise, again, we need an overhaul. It's very sluggish. It is very realistic, but this is also a game at the same time, so it doesn't have to be the exact same as what the sort of a game is. In terms of discover more ways to compete in Ultimate Team, this is what I'm quite excited about seeing. Compete in new ways across Football Ultimate Team with tournaments and live events, as well as refreshed Rivals and Champs experiences. Good start already. The fact that they've refreshed Rivals from, hopefully it's not going to be 35 points every time, but something a little bit less would be better. Champs, again, it definitely needed it between the top tier players and the bottom tier players. There's such a distinct difference that it wasn't enjoyable for both in a sense in that scenario. So hopefully they either split it up a bit more or they give a bit more. We'll have to see what happens there. Tournaments will test your skill with the 4 rounds of knockout football, with live events and more variety with themed competitions and content all seasons long. That is going to be what we want the most, because we can collect so many cards, and we're in the back end of FC25 right now where you can collect so many different cards. But going forward into a new game where you just open a few packs here, there and everywhere, and you'll start building up different players in your club, you want to use them in different scenarios. These daily knockout tournaments and live events should hopefully create that, which I think a lot of people wanted. New bounties allow you to earn additional rewards or accelerate your weekly progress. Interesting to see what that is going to mean. Additionally, FC26 launches challenges, a new second tier weekend competition designed for players in lower divisions. So there we go. So that will help the bottom sort of, if you're only getting sort of 2 to 4 to 6 wins, you could play that instead of playing champs. I think it's going to be you choose either or. Rewards are still going to be good. They'll obviously never be as good as if you were to go and get like the top tier in terms of FUT champs, but still, it will give you something that gives you that competitive edge because you'll be playing players of a similar caliber to you, and therefore you will still need to try and get wins and gain wins and progress. So that'll be quite good to see. Take on new challenges in manager and career mode. Again, I'm personally not bothered by this, but some of you guys are. So experience manager career like never before with all new manager live challenges throughout the new season. Take on a variety of real world scenarios and alternative storylines ranging from a few minutes of play to multiple seasons, and earn rewards including season points. Interesting to see if we get a separate season pass or EA still combine all the season passes together. Could be quite good. What have we got? Vanity and icons and heroes to use in modern day clubs are also going to be there. That would be quite good. Additionally, for the first time ever, movement in manager market sees team tactics transform over time as new managers take the helm, changing the dynamics of every new season. Interesting to see how that works. As I say, personally, as somebody who's never really experienced career modes and stuff, I'm not really 100% sure, but we'll see. Team up all season long in clubs. Again, something I've never really played too much of. I know a bit more about this, but still not a full depth to my knowledge. Team up with big additions to clubs in FC26. Experience more variety throughout the seasons when playing solo or with club teammates in dynamic live events. This is going to make maybe people want to play more clubs because it's not just seasons and it's not just the odd cup here and there. That could be quite a nice feature. Featuring new challenges with a variety of entry requirements, modified rush gameplay, which is good to see. Hopefully that's just going to lower the gameplay time down like it is in Ultimate Team. And alternative rules, creating fresh opportunities to earn rewards all year round. Plus, for the first time ever, FC26 allows you to affiliate with up to 3 clubs at a time and become the last line of defence in clubs rush with the introduction of a revamped Be a Goalkeeper system. 2 interesting points there. Firstly, the fact that you can play for 3 different clubs at a time just means that if you're playing sort of like a VPG style tournament and then you're going into like a streamer's chat and they're playing clubs, it means you don't have to constantly leave and join and wait to be invited back. Quite a nice system there. The revamp Be a Goalkeeper system, that could be quite nice, especially if you're trying to build up your goalkeeper in terms of a clubs player. That should allow you to gain more points and therefore upgrade your pro. I would presume, not 100% sure, we'll have to see. And then the final one is experience unrivaled authenticity. Basically, EA just saying all the rights that they've got to every game, which is quite good to see. So that is going to be quite interesting in terms of for now. We don't know exactly every detail. We'll find out a little bit more. In terms of pre-order, if you do order before the 26th of August, you'll receive an Evo that boosts any player to shootings to 99 rated in FC25, which is sold separately, of course, and a 1 of 5 93 plus player pick, which is untradeable, which is absolutely fine, and an icon player item in FC26. Now, this icon player in FC26 is going to be quite interesting. So these are the rewards that you get for pre-ordering it in by the 26th in FC25. These are the icon pick and the Evo. That's absolutely fine. This is what you get in terms of buying the game or pre-ordering the game, which hopefully should work out. Now, these are Ultimate Edition only, limited time only, and early bird. I presume that means you can do it on the standard game as well, but not 100% sure. I don't want to confirm that. The Ultimate Team icon, a 1 of 15 player pick. So we are going to choose 15 players. I would presume maybe 15 new icons. That would make sense. And you get to choose one of them at a lower rated card. Obviously, it won't be in their sort of best ratings. You receive this as part of playing the game. You receive that as soon as you start playing. That would be very good to boost up your team. So, Ultimate Edition is going to give you 7 days early access, which is beginning on the 19th of September. That is super early, but I absolutely love that. And it means I can book off some time from work and actually play this game. We also have 6,000 FC points over 2 months, 4,500 FC points over 2 months for Nintendo Switch. Not really too sure why it's different, but hey ho, it is. As I say, I presume it's going to be a case of 3,000 points every month. It would make sense for me, but big store packs, you'll probably be able to open maybe 2 or 3 of them over the sort of the 2 months. It could be quite a boost at the start of the game for your team. Additional football Ultimate Team Player Evolution slots. So have 2 open Evo slots available immediately. It is so crucial at the start of the game for Evo cards to help improve your team. And if you're doing 2 at a time, it could actually make quite a difference. So again, quite nice of EA to do that. And then the premium season pass, which obviously you've said is coming back. So we don't quite know the prices yet. I think on Xbox it was coming in as the standard edition at about £70 from what I saw quickly off a tweet. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there we go. In pre-order for the standard edition is going to be $59.99. I presume that's the normal edition though. Where's the premium edition? I don't know if we click on this, maybe it will pop up for us. We're playing on PlayStation. We want the Ultimate Edition. It's going to come in. We'll have to go to the PlayStation Store now. Where are we looking at? Okay, so there we go. We get a full breakdown. So if we've got EA Play, if not, it's going to be £100. And to be honest with you, it's not changed. Now, the fact that EA haven't changed the pricing, personally, I would actually say is quite good. In terms of Xbox, I would presume it should still be the same price. So you can pre-order at $70, but that's the standard edition. So I don't think the Ultimate Edition is available on Xbox yet. It will eventually be on there. In terms of standard edition on PS, it's £70. So the standard edition's gone up by £10. The Ultimate Edition hasn't changed. I personally would say the fact that you can also get 10% off with EA Play, which you can buy for £4 a month, I'm pretty sure. So even if you don't have it, pay it for a month, cancel it, and then obviously buy it. It's still cheaper, it works out better for you. And you'll also get all the incentives of Ultimate Edition. Personally, I think that's worth it. But at the same time, £90 for a game that you play over a year. If you break it down, even if you play for 9 months of the year, it's only £10 a month. It's only £2.50 a week. That actually only equates to, even if you play 5 days a week, that's 50p a day. I actually think it's quite worthwhile, but still, that's just my personal opinion on it. However, FC26 is looking very good. I am super excited to see what we get. The club is yours. Obviously, Jude Bellingham and Musiala are going to be the cover stars, with Ibra being on Ultimate Edition. Let me know down below what you think of all of this. I think it's going to be great. Hopefully you guys too. And that's where we're going to leave it for today. I'm out. Peace.